Hi, I'm Nick from Tabletop Duo, and today you will learn how to play Monopoly Knockout. Let's start with the setup. Place the board, in-jail card, and reference card on the table. Place 500 cash on the table above free parking. Give each player 4 matching colored tokens and their matching turn marker. If you're playing with more than 4 players, split into teams of 2, giving 1 set of 4 to each team. And now you're ready to learn how to play. The object of the game is to be the player with the most cash at the end of the final round. Shuffle the turn markers face down, flip and place one by one the markers on the reference card spots, starting from the top. That will be the turn order for the first round. On your turn, starting at the end of the board, place one of your tokens behind the goal line. Then slide your token, aiming for a space you want to land on. If the token slides off the board, or you knock another token off the board, remove them from the board. If you land on go to jail, immediately place your token on the in-jail card, and then you can either pay 100 cash to the free parking to slide that token again, or remove it at the end of the round for free. If none of those conditions happen, leave the token where it landed and pass to the next player whose turn marker is next. Once each player has slid all 4 of their tokens, do the following turn order, following the steps on the reference card. But before we start the steps, if your token ever lands between spaces, you should consider the space where most of the token is on. If there are tokens that landed on chance, reslide them. If a token landed on a railroad space, move it to any unoccupied property. Houses, free parking, chance, jail, or luxury tax don't count. Next, collect the amount of cash shown on the property space you landed on. If there is more than 1 token on the same property, only the player whose marker is higher on the reference card gets it. Also, if a player lands 2 of their own tokens on the same property, they collect only for 1 token. Having tokens on each property of the same color set allow the player to collect cash for the properties, and they also get the bonus value listed at the bottom of the game board. Landing on a house space makes the player choose another property they landed on to collect from it again. If a token is on the luxury space, the player who it belongs must pay 100 cash for each property they earned cash for. Then the player must place the money over the free parking reserves. Note that the player only pays once, even if they have multiple tokens on the luxury tax space. And to finish the round, the player with the most tokens on free parking collects all the cash reserves above that place. If there's a tie, all tied players split the cash evenly. If there are any extra left, leave it there. That concludes round 1. To determine the next round's order, remove the top turn marker, place it at the bottom, and move all the other markers up. Play as many rounds as there are players, or teams, if you're playing with more than 4 players. After the final round ends, all players should count their cash, and the player or team with the most cash wins. And that's how you play Monopoly Knockout. If you like this tutorial, here are a few other board game tutorials that might interest you. Wanna suggest a how to play video? Leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe to Tabletop Duo. See you next time!